time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
So apparently this is going through the fandom right now, and it has something to do with Baylan Skoll. First off, if the character continues, and I think he's going to have to, considering what's been discovered, I picked Gerard Butler to pick up the lightsaber and carry it on. I think he'd be good in this role, and he's big enough. I've actually met him, and he is 6'3". I mean, he is a giant. And I think he'd be great as Baylan Skoll. But what we've heard and what's been discovered guarantees the character has to carry on. And if he doesn't, then Shin Hati is going to have to be the person that carries out the plan, whatever plan this is. And I found out about this. I wasn't really paying attention yesterday, but I found out about this from Star Wars Theory. I want to bring it up. If you look on his gauntlet, on his little readout panel there are several names in Albrecht. And they go Luke, Leia, Han, Chewie, C-3PO, R2-D2, and stop your gag reflex, Ben. Okay? And then I'll come up and tell you why it only works one way. Now, is it a hit list? Is it a list of revenge against Anakin Skywalker for destroying the Jedi Order? These are possibilities. This is what Theory is wondering out loud. Is it a list of people to thank for destroying the Empire? Because Baylan Skoll is not a fan of the Empire, obviously. And he trained Shin Hati, she's what they call Buckham, something Jedi. So she was never trained at the temple. And they're feral Jedi is what they are. And he's got this list on his arm gauntlet, little list there. You can see it. And it kind of makes you wonder what this all means, because this literally is something from Timothy Zahn's Heir to the Empire. Okay. Now, this also says there's something else going on here beyond Thrawn. And it's not, do you feel that darkness? Do you feel that power? It's not that. It's something. Baylan Skoll either has his own ideas or he is working for somebody beyond Elsbeth, okay? And that's what I see here. So why? Why does he have this on there? Is it a hit list and simple revenge against Anakin Skywalker? Is it a list of people to thank? It's literally the four heroes if you add Chewbacca, and the heralds from the original trilogy. And then Brat Solo, who would be a tiny infant. Okay. But because I can't read these because they're too blurry, every picture I've found, they're too blurry to really dig out the letters, but people obviously feel like they've deciphered them. I would prefer the Jedi twins. All right, I would prefer the Jedi twins, and the reason why is because that would make sense. But here's the list. It's Han, it's Luke, Leia, Han, Chewie, R2-D2, C-3PO, and Donkey Face. Okay. And again, if they have to bring that character back, don't have Adam Driver play him. Get another actor. Get a better looking actor. And I don't mean Finn Wolfhard either. He looks like a girl too. I mean, hell, why don't we just have Anthony Ingruber play the part? I mean, look, that guy could be fit into any one of these roles. He looks enough like Harrison Ford to be his son, so why the fuck not? Okay? I'm just throwing these out there. I don't know what all this means. Is it a hit list? Is it a list of people to thank? Is it a list? Is it a to-do list from somebody else that we haven't met yet? Okay, there's a character named Darth Talon, and she is a Twi'lek with the black and red Sith tattoos, and she's scary AF. Maybe Baylan Skoll's working for her. But again, he is not a Sith. His lightsaber isn't red, and his eyes aren't yellow. Okay, so he's a Dark Jedi. There are no gray Jedi. He's a Dark Jedi. All right. He is what Ahsoka Tano could have been if Ahsoka hadn't have chosen life. Okay. But let's go further into this.
I was at the movies.
You are unwise to lower your defenses.
So, let's talk about Darth Talon. Could she be behind what Baylan Skoll is really all about? I don't know. There are people out there that think it might be Darth Maul, but I don't. Let Darth Maul be dead. He was dead in The Phantom Menace. I thought it was silly to bring him back. And I thought it was, look, the idea of resurrection through dark magic, and to me is just silly, and they didn't need to do that. Is he working? Is this again? Is the list are the names on the gauntlet his to-do list, his own personal issue list, or is it somebody else's? Does he want personal revenge on Anakin, who, he has no idea who Anakin is, all right? If he had any idea who he was talking about, he would probably back off, okay? Because Anakin literally is now, in my opinion, I think he did take over for the father in the Mortis archetype, okay? He is the he commands the light side and the dark side of the Force, all right? He can bend the son and daughter to his will, okay? And he is the balance itself. If Baylan Skoll was aware that the chosen one, and I'm pretty sure he probably understands that, Skoll would understand that prophecy. If Skoll realized it was real, he would back off. But again, he doesn't seem to want to. And this list also proves that we are getting a type of heir to the Empire. We are going to get Han, Luke, and Leia being very involved, probably in the movie, maybe in the shows as we get closer to Filoni's movie coming out. I want to say this: with the writers' strike at an end now, it's over. The agreement's been reached. They got to vote on it, but they probably will. With that happening, we're probably going to hear that Ahsoka season 2 is going to happen. And, we'll get closer to Filoni's movie. Filoni's movie being the only movie that Lucasfilm right now is developing. Kathy Kennedy can smear her name on anything she wants, but it's up to Disney to decide where they want to spend their money because it's their money they spent. Lucasfilm is not independent of Disney. Again, what is the how do they pay for things? Disney pays for streaming, they pay for the movies, all right? And they're not going to pay for a Rey movie, Light of the Jedi movie, whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if the Guillermo del Toro Rise of the Jedi kind of thing, anything like that, might come back in the works. Don't be surprised to see Rogue Squadron come back again. Don't be surprised if we see some form of Rangers of the New Republic come back. Regardless if Saint Gina of Carano decides to be part of it or not. She's not worth it. Okay, now let's talk about the Gauntlet again, the last name, Ben. I'm not sure Adam Driver would ever come back. And it's not because Star Wars is a bad thing. It's because the way the fans treated him, I mean his own fans, the Reylos, attacking his son, threatening his wife's life, threatening Daisy Ridley, for crying out loud, and her husband. I don't know if Adam Driver would come back. So I'm going to put this out there. If they find a different actor, a better actor, someone who would approximate a Jason Solo type, not, moody, emo douchebag Kyle Ron, I think that they could probably get away with it. But this has to be a way different version of the character, because if, we see that he's back in any way, shape, or form, greasy black hair, that frickin' aardvark nose, and B-17 ear flaps, I'm out. I don't like the character. I cannot stand Adam Driver. I think he's an overrated douchebag, and I don't want to see him. I put my foot down. I will compromise on the actor that plays the character. I will not compromise. I will compromise on having the character in there. I will not compromise on Adam fucking Driver. He is not to be part of this, okay? He's a creepy looking douchebag, okay? So anyway, I wanted to put my 2 cents in, and I don't know where this is going. So guys, tomorrow night when Ahsoka's on, pay attention, because we'll probably see the Gauntlet more. And if we get to see Harrison Dula, maybe we'll even get to see Leia, even though I think the last episode's probably where we'll get to see more of the original trilogy characters. Okay. So anyway, this is Steph signing out. I'll see you around the galaxy.